number 1, Allen Central rehabilitator. The guards for Prestonburg, number 4, Megan Sloan.
Starting at forward, Allen Central, number 14, Sarah Johnson.
Number 14, Sarah Johnson. Number 4 for Allen Central.
Number 11, Julianne Fry.
Number 11, Julianne Fry for Prestonsburg.
Allen Central, starting at forward, number 15, Elena Klein.
Elena Klein, number 15 for Allen Central.
Starting at forward for Prestonsburg, number 12,
Number 12, Amber Whitaker for Prestonsburg.
Starting at guard for Allen Central, number 22,
One of the guards, Allen Central, number 22, Amanda Thacker.
Starting at forward for Prestonsburg, number 15,
Number 15, Darcy Hicks for Prestonsburg.
Starting at guard for Allen Central, number 29,
Elizabeth Dickens, number 25 for Allen Central. Lindsay Fields, number 33 for Prestonsburg. And I think that's the starters now. We'll get set for basketball action here at the 58th District Girls Championship. Of course, both teams will advance next week for the regional tournament to be held at Pikeville at the Expo Center. And that drawing, I think, will be Saturday as some of the parents will be coming out. But a lot to be decided right now. And I don't know if this is the first of the championship games throughout the 15th region, but of course this game will be played back, I think, maybe later tonight. I'll try to get that as the game goes on.
It could be, the earliest, as you said, maybe in the state for the finals. I forgot to mention one great player for Betts Lane Bobcats in 91 and 92, and that's our own Adam Gerhardt. I remember seeing Adam play there at Allen Central for Betts Lane under Junior Newsom. They won back-to-back districts, and Adam was the number 2 guard. Did a fine job. I think he made all district. At least I know that much about him. And
did he ever not make a shot that he didn't like?
That's right.
Allen Central.
Militer on the tap-off runs down the court and scores. It's 2-0 early. The Fields on the attack at the point guard. Gets it over to Fry. Fry comes out. Whitaker on the right wing, gets it to Fields in the corner, back to Whitaker, breaking through the lane, shot is blocked, loose ball in the corner, Whitaker runs it down, picks it up, throws it away. There's Thacker on the interception, driving down and lays it up, and nice steal. That's 2 quick baskets by the Lady Rebels. They seem to be ready, Kevin.
Yes, they are.
4-0. Fields, top of the key, gets over Darcy Hicks, who pops out. Darcy had a great game the other night. Here's Fields in the right corner looking to pass the ball. Cross court to Megan Sloan. Sloan drives. Cut off. Gets back out to Fields. Darcy Hicks, 15-footer, driving in. Takes it on the baseline. Runner up and in. She got the bounce. Darcy Hicks continues to play that fine basketball game which she played the other night. It's Dingus with the basketball out front. Over to Belcher. Belcher has it, throws it underneath to Klein. Klein missed it with the left hand. Rebound, missed it. The rebound put up on the putback, and that was, I couldn't see from here. Was that
Sarah Johnson, number 14?
Johnson, number 14, put it up and in. We were blocked out by this rail here.
2 offensive rebounds there for the Lady Rebels.
Here's Darcy Hicks in front court, 6-2. Allen Central on top. Whitaker for 3, missing. Rebound goes to Dingus. Dingus, who played well in this tournament, has the ball. Scurries across the mid-stripe. Gives it to Bilter on the left side. High post it goes. Back over to Thacker. Back inside and put it up. No good. Shot was blocked that time. And Prestonburg did a good job in retrieving that loose basketball after the block shot, and now they have it in front court in the form of the field. Zone defense for the Lady Reds. They get to Darcy Hicks. She drives the baseline, puts it up on the run, and she is fouled.
Foul's going to go against Allen Central. What do you got here? Number 25, Dingus, Elizabeth Dingus. Her first, team first.
It's out of bounds. Tossed into Darcy Hicks. Prestonburg in front court. Fields with the ball. Gives it over to Fry, who pops out. Whitaker back to Darcy Hicks. Good defense right now by Allen Central. High post. It goes to Whitaker back out the field. She swings around out top. Gives it to Fry, who pops out. And we've got a whistle away from the ball. What's the call, Kevin?
It's illegal screen on Prestonsburg, number 12. Amber Whitaker, her first, team first. With 5:18 to go here in the first quarter. Allen Central up 6-2 over Prestonsburg.
Here is Dingus. Getting a half-court trap with Prestonsburg. Fails this time. It gets back to Dingus from Thacker. Thacker intercepted. Shooting in the gap was Whitaker. Driving under, puts it up and in, and she's fouled. There's that half-court trap that Prestonsburg worked the other night so well against South Floyd. It paid off again tonight as Whitaker shot the gap in front court, went in for layup, was fouled.
Foul was on number 1, Biddleton, her first, team second. Whitaker at the line trying to complete the three-point play now.
And she does. It's 6-5, 1-point lead for the Lady Reds. Here's Belter, half-court trap coming, 1-3-1 half-court trap. Here's Prestonsburg pressing the ball, double-teaming it. Klein, Belter in the corner to Thacker, back out front. Klein has it, drives into the lane, scoops it up with the left hand. It goes in. What a shot. Through 2 defenders, Kevin. She got the basket and the foul.
Foul's on number 11, Juliana Fry. Her second. Her first, team second. Klein shoots one to try to complete the three-point play.
And she does. 9-5. It's Prestonsburg ball in backcourt as Allen Central sets up half-court in their zone defense. Here's Fields over to Fry. Fry back to Fields. Fields finds the hole, drives, cut off, gets a Whitaker. Curl moves into the lane, puts it up on the move, missing. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Prestonsburg. It will be going back to Allen Central. 9-5 lead.
Lady Rebels playing good here in the first 4 minutes of the opening quarter.
Here they are in front court. Over it goes to Johnson. They swing it around to Thacker for 3. Her shot is blocked. She retrieves it, gives it underneath to Dingus. Dingus fakes, puts it up, and she's fouled.
That foul is on number 12. Amber Whitaker. If it is, it's going to be her second. And it is team third. So it's first started at 2, and Dingus at the line to shoot 2.
First one up, and it's good. Extending their lead to 10-5. They doubled it, Kevin, so far.
3 checks in here for Prestonsburg. Young girl Collins, I believe.
Brittany Collins. Here's Dingus for number 2, and she buries that one also. Oh, they're picking up where they left off last night, playing a solid offense, good defense on the boards. Here's Megan Sloan over to Fry. Fry back to Megan. She's well guarded by Bilter. She fakes, drives through the lane, finds the opening, tries to go up to the right of the basket, and she's fouled.
To get Bilter here. That's going to be her second. Team third. So
4 minutes to play in the first quarter. A lot of scoring. 11-5. And Megan Sloan's on that foul line for 2.
Excuse me, there. Foul, they called that on Klein, so that's her first.
And Megan makes the first one. Has one more coming, 11-6 now. Second one on the way. It's in and out. Rebounded by Klein. She gives it to Belter. Belter moves it into the corner to Dingus. She fakes, drives, loses ball. Picked up by Collins, and Collins is fouled as she retrieved that fumble made by Dingus.
Foul on 25, Dingus. Her second, team fourth. And we got 3, Amanda Mills checks in for Allen Central, replacing Klein, or Dingus. Sorry.
Here's Collins. Across the mid-stripe she comes, and she throws it over to Fry. Top of the key on the left side. Darcy Hicks moves outside, gets the ball, drives the right lane, gives it up to Mills, to Collins. Collins to Fry. In the corner it goes to Whitaker. She drives. Curl moves into the lane. Cut off. Throws it away. Trying to hit Fry underneath on the low block, and it's out of bounds.
3:27 to go in the first quarter. 11-6. Lady Rebels, kind of a surprise feed off to a great start.
Yes, they are. Here's Belter throwing it in the high post to Johnson. To Klein. In the right corner it goes. Back to Klein. She gives it to Belter. Then the left side it goes to Thacker for three. No good. Ball bounces around. Rebounded by Klein. She puts it up. Misses on the gimme. Darcy Hicks rebounds it. Hicks on the board for Prestonburg. Here she comes with the ball. Driving to right of the key. Cut off. Decides to give it back to Collins. Collins to Fry, who pops outside. She drives into the lane. Cut off. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebounded by Whitaker. And she puts it up and in. Good rebound by Whitaker. She had a nose red ball. She went right where it came off on that backboard.
Whitaker got 5 of the 8 for Prestonsburg.
Thacker driving the baseline in front court. Puts it up. Misses the easy one on the baseline. Knocked out of bounds by Allen Central.
Number 33, Lindsey Fields, back in the lineup. Replacing number 11, Fry.
Here's Fields. Fields, 11-8 lead for Allen Central. Kicks it over to Whitaker. Trying to run her screens. It goes to Collins on the left wing. She misses. Wide open that time. Rebounded by Mills. Mills gets it down to Klein. Klein out to Belter. Belter is fouled from behind. And Prestonburg is trapping at midcourt. And the girl who came over to intercept that pass from across the way was just too late.
That's a very costly foul because that's Amber Whitaker's third foul. It's only the team fourth, but she's got 3 of them. So they've got she's their leading scorer now. She's going to, I imagine, have to sit in the rest of the first half.
Here's Belter for Allen Central. Throws it down the right side. Over to Klein. In the corner it goes to Mills for 3. Air ball misses. Fields for the rebound. Long pass on the run out down to Sloan. She drives under, puts it up and in. Good pass by Fields. Down court on the run out by Prestonsburg. Here's Allen Central. Back to Belter. She drives through, puts it up on the glass for 2.
See who the foul is on against Prestonsburg. I think it's number 3, Collins. Will be her first. Team 5th. And Marie Phillips will be at the line, try to complete the 3-point play and give her 5 in the game and give them a 4-point lead with 1:49 to go.
Here's Belter, ready to complete a 3-point play, and she does. 14-10, 4-point lead, 1:49 to play in the first quarter. 58th District Tournament action, championship game, the girls' game at Prestonburg High School. Fry, 18-footer on the way in the front court. She nails it. 14-12.
Beautiful stroke by Julianne Fry.
Here's Belter in front court. Gives it to Johnson. Over it goes to Klein. Outside on the right wing. Gives it back out the point to Belter. Back on the right wing to Klein. She fakes, drives in the lane. Tries to pass it underneath. Throws it away. Picked up by Field. Field's on the move. 2-on-1 break. Gives it in the corner. Sloan throws it away. He threw it away trying to hit Megan Sloan in the corner, and it sailed out of bounds. Minute 15 to play. As the referee retrieves the ball, it went up in the crowd somewhere. Now it's Allen Central's ball, leading by 2. First quarter action. Belter in the high post to Johnson. Thacker fakes, drives in, puts the runner up. 18-footer no good. On the opposite side was a rebound, but we have a whistle away from the ball.
Kim Belter's in the lineup, number 23. That's her first foul. Team 5th. Sorry about that.
Kim is a 5'4" sophomore.
Number 22, I'm sorry.
Here's Fields in front court to Fry. Fry throws it across the way on the right side. Top of the key is Sloan. In the corner is Collins for 3. No good. Fry gets a rebound on the opposite side. Moves in the lane. Gives it back to Collins, and she misses again. And the rebound, the ball bounces out to the side, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Allen Central's ball.
She stepped on the sideline there. 14-12, down 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter now. Allen Central over Prestonsburg.
Here's Allen Central to Klein on the right side, back out front. 2-3 zone now for Prestonsburg coach Jackie Pack. who won the conference. Here's Belter going through and getting a basket. Nice pass from the corner. It was a floater. A beautiful shot by Belter.
7 1/4 now.
Here's Fields for Prestonburg in their offensive front court over to Darcy Hicks. Hicks takes the screen, drives to the right side, puts it up 18-footer, no good, but we've got a whistle on this near sideline. I guess Hicks was fouled.
Got number 15, Klein, her second, team 6. I think she just tried to come to the screen there that Fry was setting. And
here's Prestonburg, Fry with the ball on the inbounds pass. Gives it back to Megan Sloan. She's double teamed in the corner. Back to Fry on the right side, and she doesn't beat Horn at that time, so the shot was too late, but it missed it anyhow. And it's 16-12 at the break here, first quarter break, with Allen Central on top of Prestonburg. We'll take you to the station and be right back. We're back at action, second quarter action, championship girls basketball game of the 58th District Tournament at Prestonburg Fieldhouse. Here's Fields driving to the right of the key. Gives it off the right side. Darcy Hicks with it now, top of the key, back to Fields. They're setting up a play, trying to free Megan Sloan up for Hicks in the corner. Here it goes on the right side.
Pam Sloan, number 24.
Pam Sloan, got 2 Sloans in there. There's Fry driving, curl move into the lane, puts the runner up, and it's no good. Rebounded almost to Pam Sloan, but she lost it. She lost it to Thacker. Allen Central moves it across the form of Thacker. She throws it away. Threw it behind Klein, who was breaking down the right side on the other side of the court.
11
away.
In the lineup here for. Is that 11?
And here's Fields. Over to Darcy Hicks. Down before, 7:17 to play in the second quarter of action. Megan Slow pops out, gets it top of the key. She's dribbling with the ball, gets it right point. Fry for 3. Hits the rim, no good. Long rebound goes outside to Belter. No, that's not Belter. What's that number? I can't see it from here, but anyway.
Belter is 1, number 11.
There's Klein in the lane, missing. And Prestonburg with the rebound. Down court to Sloan. Sloan drives the baseline, cut off. Gives it outside the Fields. Fields cross court to Fry. 18-foot on the baseline. It's good. When she gets set on that baseline, she makes a nice shot.
Nice basket with Fry. Got 4 in the game now.
I was right on Belter. That's Kim Belter a while ago. Inside and putting the ball up underneath for Allen Central. She shot it over the backboard.
And the Mills checks back in.
That was Sarah Johnson on that missed shot, and it's Prestonburg ball down by 2 with 6:22 to play. 23 is Kim Belter. I thought there was a Belter, but there were 2 of them. I wasn't sure which one it was. Here's Pam Sloan. Fields, 15-footer on the way, no good. Rebounded by Thacker. Thacker dribbling down the court, passes to Belter. Belter puts it up and no shot. She retrieves the missed shot, puts it up and in, and that is the Belter. That time is Mara Belter.
Yeah, Mara.
The starter.
Yes.
18-14.
9 in the game now.
Pam Sloan for 2, and she burrs it just inside the arc. Boy, we're trading baskets now, Kim. The action's getting hot.
Starting to heat up a little bit.
Certainly is. Kim Belter. Mara Belter. Over it goes. On the right side into Klein. Klein gives it open to Thacker, and Thacker puts it off the basket too. Now that was great movement of the basketball from the wing to the corner to the high post to the low block. Nice moving ball by Allen Central.
Lady Rebels are looking good tonight.
Pam Sloan with it to Fields. Megan Sloan. Here's Pam Sloan dribbling outside. Gives it over to Darcy Hicks. She drives into that zone. Goes all the way. Scoops it up. Misses. Goes for her own rebound. Gets it, and she's knocked out of bounds. I could see that from here. How Darcy Hicks got through there, I don't know.
See who they got here. 14, Sarah Johnson. Her first. Team 7, so the Black Cats will be in the 1-1. Number 23, Elizabeth Jacobs checks in. And number 3, Brittany Collins back in. And Darcy Hicks will be at the line to shoot 2.
Darcy is continuing to play as she did the other night. Had a fine basketball game. Now she makes the first of 2. pulling their team within 3 points of the lead.
They're 3 in the game now.
Darcy's ready for the second toss up, and it's good also. Nice shooting by Hicks. 20-18, 5 minutes to play. Here's Bilter, Mara Bilter in there. Kim Bilter is also, she was in there. In the corner, tied up, was Johnson. And what we got on the arrow possession?
Stay with the Lady Rebels.
Okay, stays with Allen Central. That is Sarah Johnson tied up. Arrow possession back to Allen Central. Out deep on the outlet pass goes to Bilter. Fumbles it, picks it up, goes to the floor, loses it. Scramble for the ball. With 2 scrambles on the floor back here at the foul line, and out front there on the floor. We got a whistle. Somebody must have shoved the other one.
That number 1, Bilter, will be her second. Team 8.
Well, we've got Mills in there for Allen Central right now. And Johnson
is line to shoot 1 in the bonus.
And here's Pam Sloan makes the first one. 4:50 to play, and Prestonburg now is pulling within 1 point of Allen Central.
Kim Bilter back in, replacing Maria Bilter.
Second one, and she knocked down both of them. Really good. Bilter for Bilter, right?
Bilter for Bilter. We've got a 30-second timeout here with 4:50 to go. Tied up at 20 apiece. We'll just go ahead and keep it here. And I'd like to start a special thanks to all these fine sponsors for us. Appalachian Wireless, Poplar College, Community Trust Bank, House Cutters, Poplar Medical Center, Miller Kent Carter Law Office, Home Furniture, Sonny Pension Insurance, Magnet Furniture, Soundhouse Music, Damn Hot Dog Stand, Intermountain Cable, and Microtech Internet Services and Security. I'd like to thank those fine folks for sponsoring this PTA District basketball tournament. Pete, we've got a great basketball game going on right now.
Yes, we have. Closest of the tournament so far.
By far, one of the better games we've seen in the tournament. And it's a championship game, so what else would you expect?
Right, both of these teams will advance to the 15th regional, folks. They're playing for honor and pride now of the district, but they'll go to the 15th regional next week at Pico Expo Center with the chance to go into the state. Now we have a whistle away from the ball. Allen Central with the ball on the near sideline. The referee on the far side calls it must be an illegal pick or something on the far side. We couldn't see it.
24 Pam Sloan. I think they got her with a hold. It's her first, team 6.
Kim Bilter gets it into Mills to Thacker. Kim Bilter has it, and she travels. She forgot to put the basketball down there that time, but that's all right. It's a turnover. And Prestonburg with the ball and a chance to take the lead at 20-all. Here's Fields. Looking over that zone defense, throws it across the way to Hicks. Hicks back outside to Pound Sloan. She throws it away. Intercepted by Klein. Klein drives all the way, puts it up, misses, goes for the rebound. And Thacker gets the rebound. I believe that's Thacker. No. Yeah, it is Thacker. She rebounded it and put it up and scored and may get a 3-point play. Some of the problems we have with Allen Central's numbers is they're kind of faded and they blend in with the background. They don't stand out like the other schools' numbers.
Thacker will be at the line to try to complete the 3-point play. She's got 6 in the ball game. The foul was on Darcy Hicks. It's her first. Team 7, so both teams in the 1-1. As we put a contact back in here for one of the Lady Raiders. Jennifer Hopkins up trying to give her some solution, I think.
That was Sarah Johnson putting the contact back in, and going to the foul line is Thacker trying to complete a 3-point play. 5'8" junior puts it up and misses. Fields on the rebound. Still a 2-point lead for Allen Central. Megan Sloan, the right wing, throws it away. Darcy Hicks retrieves it out near midcourt, and as soon as she picks it up, she's fouled.
Will be fouled by Amanda Thacker, number 22. Her first, team 9. Hicks will be back at the line. Got substitutions here. Number 25, Dingus back in for Allen Central.
And Bilter goes out with Darcy Hicks at the foul line. Putting it up the first one. She makes it out. She gets the bonus. It's 2 if you can and 1 if you can't.
She's 3 for 3 from the line. 5 points in the ball game. Another fine ball game.
Second one ties it up. 22-all. We're back tied again now. Twice in this quarter. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Klein comes up against that pressure. Brings it across. Driving down to the left of the lane. Puts it up left hand and missing. Going for the rebound is Collins. Klein ties it up. Klein gets it and puts it up and is fouled.
Fouled by 3, Collins.
Brittany Collins committed that foul.
Second, teammate. Klein at the line to shoot 2. Got 3 points in the ball game.
And she makes the first one. 23-22. Second one, 24-22. Inbounds it goes. Pressenberg down by 2 again. Here's Field. Top of key, drives the lane, puts it up off glass, missing. Inside on that rebound is Johnson. Gives it to Dingus. Dingus moves it across over to Thacker. In the corner to Klein, who pops out to the right side, and back out front it goes. Back to Klein. On the right wing, drives into the lane with that left hand. Gives it to Mills for long 3 from the left wing. She misses. Rebound, 2 or 3 goes for it, and there's a whistle on, I guess it's a foul.
Foul on Allen Central.
Foul on number 14,
Sarah Johnson, number 14, her second, team 10th. So Pressenberg a double bonus for the final 3.
Well, they're getting into that a little early, aren't they?
Hicks back at the line. She's 4 for 4 in the ball game. 6 points in the contest.
And she buries the first one. Boy, she has been a dead-eye dick, we used to call it, back in her heyday, and playing basketball. And here's the second one. Also, she's just identical. Every shot's hit the bottom of the net with good backspin, good release.
They're 10 out of 11 for the game.
Higgs. That's great. Here's a loose ball going to Mills. Mills has it. After Dingus picked it up, back outside to Klein. She comes outside to help out. And she tries to pass the ball over to a teammate. The ball's deflected out of bounds in front of Jackie Pack. He's wanting that ball back real bad, but it was a deflection, and it's back to Allen Central with it all tied up here in the 58th District Championship game of the girls. Cross-court pass to Thacker, and Thacker is run into, and what was the call?
He called over and back, and I think he's got a technical foul here now.
Referee is either calling it technical or ejecting somebody.
Hand out of the game here. I think we got one of.
Well, he's calling it on a fan.
He's actually asking to leave the building here. So.
Well, we've got the police coming down to help escort the offender out of the gym.
All right, we'll keep it right here. And, one of the parents is very upset, and I don't know, maybe he must have said something, but
one of the fans in the stand from Allen Central was called for a technical, and now he's arguing with the principal who called it. The police are escorting the fan out of the gymnasium.
I guess there's no technical. He just stopped playing, asked for the fan to be removed, and
there's Ted George down there helping to control the crowd with the police.
I've seen that, Pete.
Bonita Compton's helping out, so first time I've seen that in forever. He's still arguing with the police down here in the breezeway.
Back to the ball game here.
And that's Fields driving the baseline and scoring, giving her team a 2-point lead for the first time.
Leading the ball game for the Lady Black Cats.
Klein in front court gives it to Mills on the left wing. Sheet curl moves into the lane, scoops it up on the far side and rolls it in, but no basket. The foul is before the shot.
That's going to be her first. Team Knights. Amanda Mills will be at the line to shoot 2. And Pete, Allen Central 6 out of 7, so we got 16 out of 18 for both teams tonight.
And Mills makes the first one. Now The bonus comes to her, and it's 25-26. If she makes this, we got another tie.
Yes, we do, and we're having a great ball game here in the 58th District Championship.
And she does make it. Boy, great foul shooting by the girls tonight. I think the boys need to watch how they make
Everybody
these
needs to
fouls.
watch that.
They've done a great job.
Walk.
Here's Fields to fly unmolested. Fields travels with the ball. And it's back down Central on the near sideline in front of AC's bench. This Dingus tossing inside to Mills at the point. She moves across the mid-stripe. Double team. Back out. Klein helping out. Klein.
Great pass.
Underneath on the low block and missing it was Johnson. And on the other side, Dingus got the rebound. She put it up and was fouled.
Fouls on number 3, Brittany Collins. That's her third. And now Team Kemp and Klein will be at the line. Both teams with a double bonus now.
Dingus, that's the first bad miss of the game.
Here comes our buddies, Pete. These great people that's been taking care of us.
Yeah, Randall and Bo, I'm telling you, they're quite a pair, aren't they?
We appreciate it very much, guys.
Great fellas here. A lot of good hospitality in this tournament put on by Prestonburg High School and its employees.
Jigster there, I guess, when he's talking about that good shooting.
Here's Fields in front court now. Gives it back out to Darcy Hicks, top of key. She drives the lane, puts up a runner. No good. Rebound fought for underneath. Comes away to Pam Sloan. She gets to Megan Sloan in the corner for 3. Air ball. But there's Fry on the retrieve and a put back after that air ball shot and laid it in easily on the opposite low block. And here's Allen Central and Mills. She makes an unmolested, unforced turnover by just traveling with the ball after she got across the center line.
Both teams played well. I've only got them with like 5 or 6 turnovers apiece. Rebounding, Allen Central's got a little advantage, so evenly matched here in the first half.
Since all that excitement, Prestonburg has gone to a short lead, and there's Fields driving into the lane, charging with the ball, and it'll be over to Allen Central after that turnover.
Field moves second.
Here's Mara Bilter back into the game for Mills. I think Bilter's played one of the finest tournaments of anyone in the tournament. She's done a good job. Klein, Hicks. A lot of these players have done fine. These two clubs have some good ball players. Here's Johnson feeding underneath to Klein. Klein on the low block gets it up and in. Tied up again, Kevin. How many times have we had this half?
About 7 or 8 here in this quarter alone.
Pam Sloan on the right wing. Looks over that zone defense over to Fry. They get it inside the Fields. Fields then moves to the basket and lays it off the glass and is fouled. There's another basket and a foul on Allen Central.
See who that foul is against Allen Central. Number 14, Johnson. Her third. Now Kim Billington back in the lineup, replacing her for the final 1 minute and 9 seconds.
So we got Kim Bilter and Myra Bilter in the game. And Fields completes the three-point play. 31-28 with minute 9 to play here in the first half of action of the girls' championship game at Prestonsburg.
5 big points here in the quarter for Fields.
Here's Myra Bilter trying to throw it underneath on a long pass to Dingus, and it goes out of bounds. She wasn't quite tall enough for that pass, was she, Kevin?
No, good look, just a little bit too hot.
Here's Fields. Point guard brings it across the mid-stripe. Point guard, she goes to Pam Sloan. Sloan throws it back across court. Intercepted outside the Klein. Klein moving, driving with the left hand. Layup good. It was a semi-hook shot on the move. Great shot by Klein. She's had a good tournament.
Klein 9 in the game, 6 in the quarter.
Prestonburg on the attack now, 33 seconds. Pam Sloan pops out to the right wing. Inside it goes to Field. She turns around, has the shot blocked, knocked out of bounds. Good defense that time by Klein. She just swatted it underneath the basket, but it's back to Prestonburg with 25 seconds. With looking inside, gets it to Pounce to Megan Sloan. Megan Sloan back out to Fry. Up the key. Here comes Fields with 19 seconds to play in the half. Drives to right of the key. Pulls back out on the dribble. Gives it out top to Megan Sloan. She comes to the right of the key. Into the field. She drives the middle. Puts it up on the dribble. And she double dribbled. She made that shot, but she double dribbled before she shot it.
We're down to 8 seconds now. 31-30. Prestonsburg.
And they're pressing full court. 1-2-1-1 trap. Here's Bilter losing the backcourt. Knocked loose to the floor. 3 players after it. It's Bilter and Fry, and the arrow possession goes to Prestonsburg with 4.9 seconds to play in the half. Here's Field. Inbounds to Darcy Hicks. She drives to the right of the key. Contact. Puts it up on the run. We got, I don't know what we got. I didn't hear a whistle with 7/10 of a second to go.
Got a call here.
A blocking call as Darcy Hicks rolled to the right of the key.
Kim Bilter at her second. And now Darcy Hicks will be back to the line of shooting 3.
There was a collision, but Hicks came out of it with the foul, and now she makes the first of a double bonus. 32-30, 2-point lead for Prestonsburg. 33-30. Boy, she's hit the bottom of the net on all her foul shots, and with that, we come to the end of the first half of action here at Prestonsburg High School. It's Prestonsburg finally eking out a short lead here, 3 points, 33-30. And they're over top of Allen Central championship game. Don't go away, folks. We'll take the station. Be right back at halftime for comments and all the staff. This is your
for Allen Central. They were led by Maria Bilton with 9, Anna Klein 9, Amanda Thacker 6, Sarah Johnson 2, Elizabeth Diggins 2, and Amanda Mills 2. So good first half for the Lady Rebels. Prestonsburg was led by Darcy Hicks with 10, Amber Whitaker 5, Megan Sloan 3, Lindsay Fields 5, Pam Sloan 4, and Julia Fry 6. So nice half for Prestonsburg. They end up with 9 rebounds in the first half. Allen Central with 13. Of course, these are unofficial. 7 turnovers versus 5 turnovers. Prestonsburg was only 5 in the first half. And Allen Central played a great first quarter. And Prestonsburg, I think you can see a little bit of the experience and take advantage there, some of the ball handling. And they were able to get the lead here. And they're up 3 now. And they start the second half. It looks like the Lady Rebels will have the ball. And I anticipate 16 more minutes of good basketball here, Pete, to decide this championship.
It certainly will, as both teams seem to be ready, and it's been a close contest. As Kevin said earlier, it's been tied up several times in the second quarter. Seesaw the lead back and forth, and Prestonsburg ended up with this 3-point lead, but it's Allen Central's ball at the start of the third quarter. Bilter back in there, Maria Bilter over to Klein, right side to Thacker. Thacker has it. 3-pointer on the way. It's there. Nice shot. That ties it up. About a 22-footer. Prestonsburg now in front court. Throws it down to Darcy Hicks for 3, and she nails it.
Darcy Hicks with a 3. Back-to-back 3.
Absolutely. Back to that 3-point lead. Klein now in front court. Back, pass it over to Bilter. Bilter tries to throw it in the corner. Fields intercepts it. Throws it down court. And then she throws it away. Klein picks it up. Klein's driving. Gives the Thacker on the right wing. In front court, it's Allen Central with the ball. Bilter out of the point. Gives it to Klein in the corner. Thacker's open 3 again. Air ball this time. And the ball is knocked out of bounds underneath their own basket. And it's over to Prestonsburg.
And under a minute played here in the half. 36-33, Prestonsburg.
Here's Prestonsburg. Fields in the corner to Darcy Hicks for 3. She misses. Rebounded by Fields. She puts it up and off the glass. Good follow by Fields. Doing a fine job running Coach Pack's offense, but being alert also on the boards and getting putbacks. Here's Klein in front court. Over to Thacker on the right wing. Gives it out to Bilter. Bilter over the far side to Klein. Baseline it goes to Dingus. Dingus can't go anywhere. She called for traveling. She fell down as she tried to pass off the ball to a teammate.
A couple of turnovers here in the quarter for Allen Central already.
And it's Prestonsburg on the attack with a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for Prestonsburg. Here's Fields. Throws it into Whitaker. Whitaker drives under from the high post. Puts it up and in. Good move. Great movement of the basketball and passing. And Whitaker made a good move to the hoop and scores. And with that, we've got a timeout on the court. Coach Hoffman says we're going to take a 30-second timeout, and with that, we're going to shift you over to sidekick. Take it away, Kevin.
All right, we'll go ahead and get these sponsors in again. That way, make everyone happy out there. Appalachian Wireless, Popple College, Community Plus Bank, College Cutters, Popple Medical Center, Miller Kent Park County Law Office, Home Furniture, Quality Pension Insurance, Maggot Furniture, Sound House Music, Sound Hot Dog Stand, Intermountain Cable, and Microtech, and Parkview Pharmacy. We've got a couple of different lists here. I remember them being on one, so I apologize if we didn't get them out there earlier. I'd like to thank those people for sponsoring this basketball tournament.
And as we resume action, it's Whitaker on the foul line, wanting to complete a three-point play if she can make it. And she does. Boy, great foul shooting by both sides tonight. We want to thank Gerhardt Communications and Paul Gerhardt and PD and Adam for bringing these games to the public, to the audience. They do a great job down there at the Intermountain Sports Network. Underneath, missing was Dingas, and knocked out of bounds by Sarah Johnson. No, by Prestonsburg on the missed shot, and it's back to Allen Central.
Allen Central's got it out to an 8-point, or Prestonsburg out to an 8-point lead now.
Dingas throws it out to Belcher. She retrieves it as it was knocked to the floor. She's double teamed, gets it inside, and she was fouled.
That foul's going to be on number 15, Hicks of Prestonsburg. That's her second, team first.
You know, we should thank Gerhardt Communications. They're covering all the district tournament games this week in all 4 districts and the regional next week at Pike. And that's headed up by Paul Gerhardt, his son PD, and PD's son Adam, a family affair. And it's a great family affair up there in Harold, Kentucky. As Fields, she gets a rebound on a missed shot from a corner by Allen Central. She has the ball driving into the lane, gives it to Hicks. Hicks spins around in the lane, gives it back to Fields. Looks like a timeout coming up from Jackie Pack. He saw sort of a box of one, and he's going to see what he's going to do on offense.
30-second timeout, so we'll just go ahead and keep it right here. And Pete Drew's talking about the coverage. Not only are they covering the entire district tournament, regional tournaments, they'll be covering the Mid-South tournament this week, the college tournament, and they gave Popple College a lot of exposure. They covered their football and boys and girls basketball program, so Charlie Pitts will be doing that, so get to catch some live action. I don't know if it's going to be live or not, but Charlie will be doing that one this weekend also.
I don't know how fortunate people feel today with this type of coverage. I wish we had it when I was playing at Martin years and years ago. I won't say how long, when I coached at McDowell. But you take Gerhardt Communications covering this live radio and TV coverage, playbacks and live TV is really something. They contribute heavily to the athletic programs of Floyd County. Here's inside pass to Whitaker from Megan Sloan, and it's tying up, and it goes back to Prestonsburg. You can't say enough about those folks, our bosses that help do this for coverage of our high school athletes. Missing Megan Sloan, and on the run out with the ball is Diggins. She pulls up in front court. Belcher on the left wing. Over to Thacker. Thacker top of key, moves in, gives it to Klein, back to Belcher. In the corner, open is Mills for 3, and she misses it. Rebounded by Fry. She was open. They worked the ball really well inside out for that shot in the corner, but it didn't fall, and Prestonsburg has the rebound and the ball with a 8-point lead. Biggest of the game, and here's Fry just standing out near midcourt. Passing a dribbling ball. It fails. Two Fries. Down in the corner it goes to Sloan. Back to Fry for 2, and in and out, no good. Rebound inside by AC. And as Thacker dribbled out with the ball, she is fouled on that rebound.
That foul was on Fields. Lindsey Fields, her third, team second. 4:41 to go. 41-33. Allen Central trailing Prestonsburg.
Belcher across the mid-stripe. Long pass underneath to Dingus. She misses a layup. Great pass for Belcher. Good luck.
The Rebels are struggling offensively right now, Pete.
Hicks spots Whitaker open. Whitaker misses underneath the low block. Rebounded by Klein. Klein on the move. Across the mid-stripe she goes. Gives it over to Thacker. Thacker moves around top of the key. Gives it to Belcher. Yeah, they're struggling. Missing some of the shots right now. And we've got a timeout on the court. It's a full 30-second timeout. So, Kevin, you want to talk about the game this time? We just gave a 30-second sponsorship. So, what's happening in your view right now in the ball game?
Actually, I think we're just seeing a little bit of the size and experience of Prestonburg here take advantage. Allen Central's missed a couple of easy shots. Just now, Klein had a great look inside. I think it was Klein. Had a great look inside. So they've got some open looks and just need to convert those shots. They've been outscored 10-3 here in the quarter. So they need to try to climb back in here for the final fourth, 13th quarter. Anything's possible with that three-point line. And Klein, Mills, and Billiter, they're all good outside shooters. They can get back in just a couple of trips.
Here's Billiter back to action. She's hit.
Had a good look.
Dingus again on the same type of pass. Dingus missed previously. She makes it this time. Beating that half-court pressure, finding the open man on the low block on the opposite side with a diagonal pass. Here's Prestonburg in front court.
Foul's going to be on Amanda Mills. Her first. Team second.
Only 2 on each team, so we're not in the bonuses yet. We don't get there until it's 7.
Johnson checks in for Allen Central. I think she replaces number 15, Klein, or is that 25?
That's Dingus.
Okay.
Yeah, Dingus coming out, and we've got Megan Sloan now with the ball to Fields. Fields over to the fry on the left wing. Zone defense for AC. Over to Darcy Hicks. She drives. Puts it off the glass for 2.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Is she going to get the basket or not? Player control or basket and the foul? Player control, no basket. Made a nice shot on that drive.
Third foul. It could be very costly. Team third. So great defensive play there by the Lady Rebels.
The official goes over to the desk.
Coach Packard, explanation, no basket.
But you know, all this coverage that we have in the 15th region helps the players. It gives them recognition, and some of them are good enough to get scholarships.
Oh, yes, and Shane over here, our cameraman's made several tapes for former athletes that sent off to some universities and colleges.
Here's Allen Central answering Billiter to Klein, and she puts it in off the glass for 2. Back within 4. Here's Fields, half-court, double team, holds to Megan Sloan. In the corner to Darcy Hicks, 18-footer on the way. Or was that a 3? That's a 3. And 20-footer on the way.
Hicks was 16 in the ball game now. 2 long threes in the quarter.
Billiter penetrates, breaks the defense down, gives it over to Dingus for 3. She missed. That's Mills missing. Rebounded by Fields. And Fields throws it away, trying to hit Megan Sloan on the far sideline with an outlet pass.
And we got Dingus back in the lineup for Allen Central, replacing Johnson.
Allen Central Mills throws it in, top of key to Billiter. Billiter looking over that defense, still dribbling, gets it over to the left side. Mills back to Billiter, top of key guarded by Sloan, Megan Sloan. Diagonal pass on the low block is open underneath. Dingus, she missed another one underneath. Boy, Billiter is really spotting those low block players and giving them good passes.
Foul zone 3, Amanda Mills, her second, team third. And once again, they're getting great looks inside, and they can convert some of those. They shave that lead down.
2:43 to play, third quarter. Prestonburg on top of 7 of Allen Central. Here's Fields driving. Breaks down the defense, gets the foul on the baseline. She tries to hit Fields back against Billiter. Moves in, knocks it out of bounds. So it's be Prestonsburg ball. 44-37, 7-point lead. I believe, Kevin, 8 points was the largest lead, wasn't it?
So, and Pete, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Pack doesn't change his defense maybe. Great offensive rebound up
on the rebound is Fry putting it back in. Whitaker missed a shot on that inbound pass. 46-37. Here's Billiter throwing it underneath the low block to Dingus. She misses again. They're throwing it on that low block against this half-court press. It's working, but they're not finishing on the scoring end of it. Prestonburg in front court. Fields drives to the right of the key. Throws away inside. Picked off the Thacker. Thacker on the move. 2-on-2 break. She drives under, puts it up off the glass. She missed another easily. Here's Hicks on the backboard for Prestonburg. She power drives it down the floor. Across the mid-stripe she goes. to Whitaker on the right side. To Fields breaking in the middle. She loses it. Klein picks it up. Now we're moving to the right of the radio dial. Here goes Klein. All the way under from left hand. Puts it out and she misses. Easy layup. But it's rebounded by Pressler. Now we're going the other way. It's up and down right now, folks. No scoring, but a lot of action. Here's Fields in front court. Gives it over to Klein on the left side, inside to Whitaker. In the lane, she turns around, spins, misses 8-footer. Rebounded by Thacker. Now we go the other way. Everybody's Belcher driving through the middle is tripped up. And we've got a foul as she tried to penetrate and break down the defense.
For Megan Sloan. Her first, team fourth. Got 14, Sarah Johnson back in the lineup for Allen Central.
Thacker goes out. Here's Dingus for Allen Central. Looking. Gives it to Mills for three on the right wing as she airballs it. Rebounded by Dingus. Dingus goes far. Missed shot, and she's fouled over the top.
See if they got Dingus or Hicks. They got Whitaker. That's her fourth one. Team fifth. So Prestonburg does have a couple of starters with foul trouble here. We've got number 23, Chapin, replaces Whitaker with those four. 1:05 to go, 46-37. Prestonburg over Allen Central.
Here's Dingus to Belcher. She drives back to Dingus on the baseline. Back to Belcher on the left wing. She's double teamed over to Mills. Mills to Klein in the right corner. Back to Mills out front. Mills loses it. Ball goes to the floor. We got a push off and a foul as Belcher was going for the ball, and it looks like that's on Megan Sloan.
That's her second, team 6. So Allen Central being the 1-1 for the entire fourth quarter on the next foul.
Belcher gets it high post to Klein. She's double teamed, loses the ball, goes to four, picked up by Prestonsburg. Megan Sloan has it and gives it over to Hicks. Hicks moves it across, back to Megan Sloan on the left side. Way cross-court pass, dangerous pass to Hicks. In the right corner it goes. Back to Megan Sloan for three, and she buries it. That's the shot she likes.
Megan now with 6 in the game.
Belcher driving in the middle, puts it up on the run, missing, and there's Fields on the rebound on that missed shot. Nice drive by Belcher. Fields down quickly to Darcy Hicks. She drives under, puts it up, and she is fouled. There is a collision.
Foul's going to be on Amanda Mills, number 3. It's her third, team fourth. Hicks will be in the line.
Big 12-point lead here, Kevin. That's surely the biggest of the game for Prestonsburg.
Hicks is 8 for 8 from the line, 16 points in the ball game.
Make that 9 for 9. Boy, what foul shooting by Darcy Hicks.
Pete, we're going to start thinking about some all-tournament players here.
All right. When does their vote go in? Halftime?
About any time you want to start making it now.
Okay. Hicks buries the second one. 51-37. Belcher, half court, gives it to Klein. Klein drives in the lane, puts it up, misses that left hand, goes for the rebound. We got another whistle with 5.2 seconds to play. Prestonsburg will eking out to a big lead in the third quarter, 51-37. But Allen Central goes to the foul line, trying to cut into that big lead.
Foul's on number 11, Fry, her second, team 7.
Here's Klein making the first one. The girls have done outstanding work on the foul line tonight, both sides.
Yes, they have. Klein now with 12 points in the ball game to lead Allen Central.
Ready for number 2. She puts it up, and it's also good. 51-39. Prestonsburg in backcourt is double team. Fields, long pass down to Hicks. Hicks drives under, puts it up off the glass, and at the buzzer, it's no basket. Nothing on that because time ran out in the third quarter with the score, 51-39. The Lady Black Cats over top of the Lady Running Rebels. We're taking the station and be right back.
Number 1, fourth quarter, getting ready to start here in the championship game in 58th District. Allen Central trailing Prestonsburg 51-39. There's Belcher with the ball as she brings it across the timeline. Give it away to Mr. Pete Grigsby.
All right, Thacker shoots it from way downtown, missing, and the rebound goes to the far side. It's out of bounds on Allen Central. And it'll be Prestonsburg ball. Full court pressure now this fourth quarter. 1-2-1-1 put on by Allen Central. It's Prestonburg with the ball. Megan Sloan across the midcourt. Long 25-footer missing. Rebound goes over to Dingus, who brings it off the board. And Thacker's back into the game. Thacker drives, gets it inside, but a bad pass to Klein is picked up by Hicks. Hicks drives down the court, tries to throw it to Megan Sloan, and it's deflected and knocked out of bounds. And Jackie Pack wants a timeout.
Timeout, Prestonburg. Full timeout.
Tell you what, that's a full timeout, so if that, we'll go ahead and take a break.
Good basketball game, 51-39. It's Prestonburg with the lead and the basketball with Fields tossing it in on the near sideline. In front court, back out to Darcy Hicks, back to Fields. Zone defense, 1-3-1 by Allen Central. Darcy Hicks on the right side, gives it back out front to Fields. They move around out top, around the old proverbial horn that goes. Point to wing to point to wing. Moving around to each side, weak side, strong side. Here's Fields into the lane to go. Pulls up, gives it to Megan Sloan. Prestonburg being very deliberate now, working the ball, looking for that open shot. And Megan Sloan takes it and burns a 22-footer from the left wing. What a shot by Megan Sloan.
Got 9 points in the ball game now. 2 big long threes. Last couple of trips down the floor.
Here's Thacker. Inside it goes to Klein. She loses the ball. That was Johnson losing it. Picked up by Prestonsburg. Fields gets it inside. Back out on the right wing. It goes to Hicks. Megan Sloan again has a notion. She's right where she wants to be. That favorite spot of hers. Over to Hicks. 12-footer on the way. Hicks buries it.
Hicks is 20 in the game now to lead all scorers. It's the Black Cats are pulling away from the Lady Rebels. And
out front, Bilson loses the ball, but she's fouled from behind.
Megan Sloan gets the foul. Team third, team 8.
On all the awards given after the game tonight, Kevin, there's going to be a Judy Eversole Memorial Award. Used to coach, like we said, at Allen Central. Will Wright did a great job. And the Birchall Duff Award. And that will be announced along with the all-tournament, all-conference players, most valuable players, the all-tournament team, and all of that. So 2 special awards will be given also tonight after the game is over and all the trophies being awarded. As Hicks is ready for the second one. Rolls it in. 56-41.
11 points in the ball game now.
Here's Fields, and unmolested, she has an unforced turnover. She just walked with the ball. She started to pass it, pulled it back. In the meantime, she didn't keep her pivot foot down there on the floor, and she picked it up and she called for traveling. Here's Dingus. Looking inside, she tries to get it to Johnson, and it's knocked out of bounds by Prestonburg. They're underneath their own basket, and Prestonburg usually plays a zone defense in this situation. Inside it goes to Johnson. Johnson moves up and under, puts it up, shot block. Fry picks it up. Gives it over to a teammate. Fields goes to the floor after that pass. There was a knockdown pass. And I don't have that. Do I have that player that came in for Prestonburg? 23, Kevin.
23,
Chapin is in the game. Absolutely.
And she just went out of the lineup. I think Fry may have come back in, or Amber Whitaker, 1 or 2. Belliker was still.
Belliker driving on the far side all the way up and under the left hand, and she's knocked to the floor.
Foul's to be on the field. It's going to be her 4th, team 9. Belliker will be back to the line, try to shoot 2.
Boy, she's played a good tournament. Mario Belliker. Down to 15, 5:39 to play in this championship game, and we have Belcher on the foul line and makes the first one. I wonder about this time how the Cats are doing down in Knoxville, Tennessee, Kevin.
About kicked off about 20 minutes ago, so hopefully all right tonight.
Missing on the second try, Darcy Hicks runs it down, rebounds it, gives it over to Whitaker, back to Hicks on the far side, moves it across down to Sloan, baseline to Fry. Fry tries to throw it inside, picked off by Bilter, 3-on-2 break, Bilter to the Thacker. Thacker moves under, puts it off the glass for 2. Bilter's made 2 consecutive steals, have been very important for Allen Central here. They're in the 1-2-1-1 press, going across court to Fields, almost intercepted. Fields throws it down court to Megan Sloan. She drives under, puts it up, and misses. And there's little Bilter on. Johnson on the baseline, drives, tries to get it to Klein, but we got a whistle as Klein goes to the floor on that pass. He must have been knocked down from behind, Kevin.
Well, I think so. Darcy Hicks is going to be her fourth, team 10th, so Allen Central will have a chance to cut into that lead with the clock not moving as they only trail at 12. And Klein and Billeter and Allen Central Lady Rebels have been hitting these foul shots, so great opportunity now to get right back in the ball game. They can cut it to 10 right here.
Well, the referees are doing some important work down there. They're wiping off the moisture off the floor with a towel. And here's Klein at the foul line for 2. Down by 12 with 4:59 to play. First toss up, and it's good. Boy, the way they're shooting foul shots. If you foul, put them on the line, they're going to score. Same way with Preston's.
Line now with 14 points in the ball game to lead Allen Central.
Second one on the way, and it's also good. 10-point lead now.
Nice left-handed stroke.
Prestonburg in backcourt beats the press in the form of Hicks, gets it down to Whitaker. In front court. Out the field. Megan Sloan underneath. Right over with Whitaker. She fumbles the ball. And Allen Central comes away with it. There's Johnson throwing it away as they were trying to break out of there with the steal. And we've got a timeout on the court. And it's 56-46. We're going to take you to the station and be right back with the Black Cats on top. Here's Fields. Inbounds in the corner. It goes to Hicks. Hicks falling down. Gives it to Fields out front. Megan Sloan for 3 on the left side. No good. Rebounded inside by Thacker. Thacker moves across the court. Mid-stripe quickly. Gives the climb back to Thacker. Thacker penetrates. Puts the runner up. No good. Long rebound picked up by Klein. She drives under. Puts it up. No good with the left hand. Outside Hicks comes away with it. She goes to the floor. We got a whistle.
Now against Allen Central, I think it might be Sarah Johnson. Number 14. Actually, 25, Dingus. That's her fourth. Team 5th, so Prestonburg will have to inbound it. 4:19 to go now as their lead is up to 10.
Fields looking, guarded by Klein. Double teamed in the corner to Megan Sloan. She throws away. Intercepted by Thacker. She misses on the turnaround. Long rebound goes way outside. Scrap. And loose ball goes to Klein. She drives through the lane and puts it off the glass for 2. Allen Central making a run here in a comeback. They're trying to grab the momentum, and so far, Kevin, they have.
They've outscored them 9-2 here in the quarter. 9-4, I'm sorry.
Fields gets it into Whitaker. She comes across, breaking the pressure by herself on the dribble. Gets it on the left side. Megan Sloan. Megan Sloan tries to throw it into Fields as she moved through the lane, and there was a collision between her and the Allen Central player, and the referee blows his whistle.
And Johnson's fourth foul. Only the team 6, so Allen Central still not put them into 1-1. So first quarter have to inbound it. Lead down to 8 now.
Here's Megan Sloan underneath her own basket, throws it way outside, top of the key to Hicks. She drives through, puts it up, ball's batted out of her hands, picked up by Fry. She puts it up, no good. Fry gets it on the rebound, puts it up again, short, missing. Here's Thacker on the rebound on the far side, driving down the far side, and then she pulls up. Outside to Klein, over to Bilter on the right wing. In the corner it goes to Johnson. She misses a 2-pointer on the baseline, and Whitaker comes away with the rebound. A lot of fast and furious action here as Sloan throws it into Fry in a low block. She turns around, puts it up and in. Good execution of that pass from the wing to the low block. And we've got Bilter in front court. Diagonal pass underneath on the low block, up and in. Fingers. That's what they've been trying to work against that half-court pressure. And Prestonburg throwing away on inbounds, but it's back to Prestonburg as Bilter knocked it over to the far side, but couldn't retrieve it in time before it went out of bounds. It's back to Prestonburg with 3:06 to play. 8-point lead for Prestonburg with the ball. Being pressed, full court, throwing away his Field. Rolling in backcourt, Pry tries to save it, knocks it over to the far side, and it's a turnover time. And back to Allen Central. That pressure is giving Prestonburg some problems.
Yes, it is, and we're down to 3:04, but it's an 8-point game, so the Lady Rebels are climbing back in it.
Here's Klein with the ball, driving the lane, puts it up with left hand for 2, off the glass. And we've got a timeout on the court. as Allen Central comes roaring back within 6 with 2:53 to play. And what do you want to do this time?
Go ahead and keep it right here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and thank our radio sponsors. There's a TV at beat the 6 now with about 3 minutes to go.
And they come back with full court 1-2-1-1 pressure. And that pressure has been bothering Prestonsburg by handling the ball, making turnovers and missing shots. And Allen Central is coming back within 6 now with 2:53 to play. Kevin, I want to thank the sponsors, too, once again, the radio, TV sponsors. We certainly welcome them to help these kids, to show them off, to expose them to the public and to the sports. There's a pass down court to Whitaker. In the lane, she turns around, puts it up, and it rolls off. We got a foul. I don't know if the foul was before the shot or during the shot. We'll find out.
25, Elizabeth Dingus. That's going to be her 5th, team 7.
Well, Prestonsburg coach Jackie Pack wanted to pass the ball through that pressure, and he did that time. He called the timeout to try to steady his girls down and work against that zone press, backcourt press, and they worked at that time to their advantage. And now Whitaker goes to the foul line for 2.
Got 8 points in the ball game.
First one up, and it's good. Well, the girls are really shooting great tonight from the foul line, both teams. I think a lot of people will learn how to shoot foul shots from these girls tonight. 2:47 to play. 7-point lead. Here's Whitaker, second on the way in and out. Just as I brag on them, they miss. Here's Klein moving across, top of the key. Goes to Bilter on the right side. Back to Klein, top of key, over the side to Thacker for 3. No good, and it comes off the rebound to Prestonsburg. Whitaker, she's called for traveling as she fell to the floor on that rebound.
2:33 to go, 59-52. Prestonsburg up by 7.
Thacker inbounds the ball underneath their own basket. She throws it inside there to Klein for 2. She misses. Darcy Hicks on the board, and there's a push-off foul as Darcy got that rebound. Well, now, if you foul her, I'm telling you, Kevin, she's been pretty darn good on that foul line. What she's done there, Darcy Hicks for Prestonsburg.
Johnson's 5th foul, team 8. Hicks, I've got her, I think, 10 out of 10. She's got 20 points in the ball game.
10 out of 10. What a game.
Quickly tell them there what it was while Whitaker was on the line. And I actually had Prestonsburg 16 out of 17 at the time. Now they're 16 out of 18. And, of course, Darcy Hicks has been the leader tonight.
Well, she makes this, and she hasn't missed a foul shot, 11 for 11. Is that what it is, Darcy Hicks?
Yes.
Hasn't missed a foul shot. If they give the foul shot trophy, I believe she might get it. Here's the second one up, and she missed it. Fields on the rebound, and she falls to the floor, and she's called for traveling because she had control of the basketball. Allen Central's ball in backcourt. 2:27 to play, down by 8. Here comes Bilter. Throws away on the right side, and it's fumbled, and it goes. That's a big turnover for Allen Central, so Prestonsburg might take advantage of that with 2:23 to play. And Fields in backcourt gives it to Sloan from out of bounds. Back to Fields on the left side near midcourt. Back over to Megan Sloan. Megan over to Darcy Hicks. Hicks' double team gets rid of the ball over to Fields. Back to Hicks. They throw it back and forth across the court. And Hicks loses it. Picked up on the far side by Mills to Bilter. Underneath, streaking in for the layup. Beautiful fast break by the Lady Red. Here's breaking the pressure by Prestonsburg in front court. Megan Sloan has it, drives through the middle, puts it up. Oh, misses the layup. Rebound to Thacker. Thacker streaking all the way down court, puts it off the backboard. She misses. Klein rebounds it out to Bilter. Over it goes to Klein in the middle. She drives under, and she's called for charging. And then I don't know how she got that shot off anyway. She's left-handed, going to the right of the lane, throws it up, and she runs over a defensive player, and it goes in, but no basket. And it's back to Prestonsburg with a 6-point lead, Kevin.
Well, we're going to Klein. It's her 3rd. Team out.
Here's Sloan passing to Hicks in front court, breaking that pressure again. Doing a good job now, passing the ball quickly. In the corner to Fry. On low block, it goes to Whitaker, and she's fouled from behind.
That foul is going to be on number 23, Kim Bilter. The 22, Thacker. And the Thacker. Her 2nd, team 10th. And Whitaker will be at the line. Shooting double bonus. got 9 points in the ball game.
Here's Whitaker. First one on the way missing. Both of these teams have a host of experienced players. That's why we're having such a good basketball game. They've played before, and now they have a chance of several of them with a lot of experience as seniors. And Whitaker misses the second one. Unusual for tonight's contest.
He's been good the first 3 quarters. Last couple minutes, he's really cost Prestonburg.
Here's Klein driving through the middle for left-hand toss-up. No good off the backboard, and we have a scramble for a rebound.
Kim Billiter and Lindsey Fields tied up, so Allen Central gets it. 1:17 to go as they trail by 6. It's 2 possessions, but they desperately need a basket right here.
Here's Mills in the corner to Packer for 3. Air ball missing. On the far rebound, Belter runs it down, gives it to Mills again. Klein out front for 3 with the left-hander is short. Rebounded by Fields. Fields, long pass down court to Price. He's open. Drives under, fakes, put it off the glass for 2. She got the defender in the air. Just stood there and then laid it in after the defender went by her. It's Belter now answering in front court. Mills on the right wing. Mills to Belter, top of the key. Belter drives and loses the ball. Retrieves it after the ball goes to the floor. A scramble.
We're going to have a foul on Prestonburg, number 11, Fry. I think referee Hall can come out there. That's her 3rd, and of course both teams in the double bonus. Billard will be at the line. Shoots 2. She's got 14 points in the ball game.
Here's Belter, and she makes the first one. She's done a good job at the foul line, hasn't she?
Yes, she has. I've got her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6.
Second one on the way is also good.
Actually, Pete Allen Central was like 15 out of 17 over there also.
Darcy Hicks breaks the pressure, runs down the far side of the line, dribbling with the ball, throws out front to Field. Fields in left corner side, low block to Whitaker to go, turn around in the lane, puts it up and rolls it in. A big basket for Prestonburg with 28 seconds to go, an 8-point lead. Here's Allen Central trying to answer, and Belter drives through that zone and got a blocking foul on Belter. She'll go to the foul line again.
11, Fry, third court. 25 seconds to go, 64-56. Like the Lady Black Cats are going to beat conference and district champions here in 2006.
Here's Belter. Ready, and she misses that. That's the first miss she's had for a while. And we've got a timeout on the court, but let's keep it right here, Kevin, about this basketball game. And if you could quickly give us some numbers on those foul shots. Prestonburg has done a good job on the foul line, so has Allen Central. It's an 8-point lead with 40-some seconds or 30-some seconds. It's not on the clock now, but it's less than a minute to go.
Allen Central's 9 out of 11 in the second half. And Prestonburg was 3 out of 3. Actually, they'd hit their first 5, and then they missed their last 4, so they're actually 5 out of 9 here in the second half, and missed the last 3 of them. 3 of the last 4 they missed. So, but they've managed to keep the lead stretched out there to 6-8 points, and I believe they're going to win this ball game now. And both teams will advance to the regional tournament next week. But Prestonburg obviously will have the winning seed, and they'll get a runner-up. And I think the girls' region is going to be a lot like the boys' region. I think 4 runners-up next weekend could easily be 4 winners in the first round, too, right? The boys and girls.
Next week at the Pikeville Expo Center, the girls' regional will be played on Wednesday and Thursday nights. That's my understanding, Wednesday and Thursday. The boys will be Monday and Tuesday next week, and Friday and Saturday. The girls' semifinals and finals will be the following Monday and Tuesday before the boys' state tournament at Rupp. Here's Belter. 25 seconds to play. She knocks down the second one. 64-57. 25 seconds to go. Megan Sloan is tied up. I mean, she was really tied up on this sideline.
Got a foul on number. I think that might have been Thacker. Yeah, it'll be her 3rd, and Sloan will be at the line to shoot the double bonus.
She's ready for her first toss, up and out. Prestonburg having a little bit of trouble here the last 4 or 5 times on the foul line.
2 out of 6 in the quarter.
Second one on the way, and she missed that one. Rebounded by Billiter. Driving, all the way, up and under, and scores. She saw daylight, and she went for it all the way down the court and scored 64-59 with less than 20 seconds to go. And it's timeout on the court. We'll take you to the station and be right.
Number 1 to Prestonburg High School, 58th District Basketball Championship. The Prestonburg Lady Black Cats from Allen Central Lady Rebels. 5-point game, 64-59. Pete Grigsby, Kevin Tackett, Shane Murray on camera. And Pete, it's been a tight ball game. Allen Central's played real well tonight. I mean, coming here as a 3 seed, maybe a surprise win last night over Bench Lane, which was a very good ball game. And Prestonburg dominated South Florida. You would think Prestonburg probably thought maybe they might have this one a little bit easier, but Allen Central played really well tonight.
Boy, they've had their hands full. Here's Fields throwing it down court at midcourt to Hicks, and she's immediately fouled with 14.8 seconds to play.
Kim Billiter.
And we'll be going to the foul line for Prestonsburg. Darcy Hicks. I don't think she's missed, what, 1 tonight? Only 1 foul shot. Leading scorer in the game, I think.
21 points in the ball game.
Here's Hicks. First toss is good.
That might have sealed it right there. That makes it 65-59.
Nearly 15 seconds left. Second one also good. Boy, she must practice those foul shots every day. Maybe shoots 100 or 2 a day. Here's Belter in front court. Little point guard drives under and gives the corner to Mills for 3. Mills knocks it down. 5.9 seconds go. It's timeout on the court. 66-62. Don't go away, folks. Allen Central's not giving up at all. Boy, I'm telling you, they scrapping back, but they really are. The never say attitude of the Lady Rebels is paying off right now with all the family, the Hopkins family coaching crew is down there giving instruction. There's Doug Hopkins, Jimmy Hopkins, and Jennifer Hopkins. They're all talking to their players and keeping them motivated while Jackie Mack is down here with his players on the bench to our left, instructing his players. Of course, he's got the big advantage. The 4-point lead. Allen Central has no choice but to foul as soon as Prestonburg gets the ball in bounds. But they could go for the steal and be successful. Time clock is against them. The odds are against them in making the comeback and tie it or leading the game at the end, Kevin. But I've seen stranger things happen before in basketball.
Oh, yes. I mean, well, the good thing is not only are you trying to win this ball game, but you're also prepared for next week and future games. Coach Jennifer Hopkins doing a fine job here in her first year at head of the program at Allen Central. So I'm sure she's wanting to work with her young girls for next year also.
Here's Prestonburg looking inbounds, gets it to Hicks, and they fouled her immediately with 4.6 seconds showing on the clock. I think they fouled the wrong one, but Jackie Pack wanted to put the ball into the hands of a good foul shooter, and he chose the right one, I'll tell you that much.
It did. Mills fouled there. Her fifth. Hicks will be at the line. 23 points in the ball game.
She's got the double bonus up with the first one, and she misses this one.
13 out of 14 now, 13 out of 15. 23 points to lead all scores.
I think she rushed that first one a little bit, Kevin, and she'll take her time. I'm sure she might make it. The odds are for it.
Knocked this one down. It's pretty much academic.
Second one is also good. She took her time on that one, dribbled 2 or 3 times, and Allen Central, unguarded, falls inbounds with the ball. She tried to get it inbounds and held on the ball, fell inbounds. It's Prestonburg ball underneath her own basket. 4 seconds go. Megan Sloan in the low block to Whitaker. She turns around, shoots it, and misses. Rebound caught for, and now we have the end of the basketball game. Here's Prestonburg Lady Black Cats winning the 58th District. Coach Jackie Pack and his team also won the conference, Floyd County Conference this year, and they are putting on a big celebration in the floor, and they well deserved it. but Allen Central was courageous. They played a fine basketball game, and both of these teams are going to give us good representation in the 15th regional tournament next week. So be in tune and look in your papers and so forth for the schedule. When these two teams play next week, they'll have a drawing Saturday. They'll be in opposite brackets in the 15th region, so the only time they can meet again would be in the finals next week, and that is a possibility, folks. We'll take it to the station, be back for the wrap-up, and I'll be down on the floor for some of the celebration and interviews with some of the players and coaches. This is how do you win back your victory?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You worked hard for it.
Yeah, we did.
And you're Fields, right? Yeah. Fields plays the point guard for Coach Jackie Pack, does a fine job, and you did another good job tonight. So next week you're going to go to regional.
Yeah, we are. A winner.
You're going to be a winner, right? What grade are you in? Look right up there.
I am a freshman.
A freshman. Boy, you do a good job for a freshman.
Thank you.
And you got 3 more years. Now you want to work hard and keep it up so you have improved play for the next 3 years.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good luck next week to you. Prestonburg Black Cats, Lady Black Cats that is, winning, and I'm going to get the best foul shooter. Here's the best foul shooter in the tournament. Oh, right here I have Darcy Hicks. Darcy, great job tonight.
Thank you.
Boy, I tell you, you're awfully modest if you can just say thank you. I think you made... you only missed your first foul shot sometime there in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
How did you do that tonight?
Well, Coach Pratt kind of hammers it into us in practice that free throws win ball games, and I guess he was proven correct tonight. So we shoot at least 100 foul shots in practice. So
I told them up there on television, radio, I bet you shot at least 100 foul shots today, and you do.
Yeah, definitely.
See, folks, practice pays off. Now, as I recall watching you play in your high school career, you played, I believe, all 4 years for Prestonburg Black Cats. Is that right?
Yeah.
And you've started at least 2 or 3 of those years.
The past 3.
The last 3. So all that experience paid off tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
You know you were a high point player tonight in the game, about 23 points, I believe.
Yeah, I thought so.
Now, you certainly have improved. I watched you play now for 4 years, and you've really come along great, and you brought a game tonight that is very unusual, and all those foul shots you hit, and the floor play, and your shooting ability. You really have improved on your shooting from the floor.
Yeah. I used to not be a very good shooter, I can say that, but Coach Pratt's been making me shoot every day now, at least. He's making me even shoot around the horn so I can get a lot of shooting in, and I've definitely improved. Well,
thank you, Darcy. Good luck next week. We'll follow the Black Cats over to Pikeville. Well deserving. And here's another deserving person, Coach Jackie Pack. Look right up there, Jack. You're going to be on camera again.
Okay, good.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Well, it does. Anytime you win a district tournament, it's a good feeling.
Well, now, I know you won several of them. Tell us how many district championships you won here at Prestonsburg.
I've coached here at Prestonsburg, I guess, now 7 years, and I think we won 4 districts.
That's great. That's great. And you're going to regional next week?
Yes, we are.
You played a good schedule. Tell us about your schedule.
We played a real tough schedule. We Leslie County, Paintsville, played in the Berea tournament, Pulaski County. We played a lot of good basketball teams this year and have practically been in every ball game. We've been taken out of a few, but most of the time they've been real competitive.
Well, I saw you early in the season, mid-season. I tell you, Coach Pack, I think your team improved tremendously.
Well, they have, and they're a bunch of young girls. We play 1 senior. We start a freshman, a sophomore, and 2 juniors. People don't realize about that. I think we're a veteran team. We're a young team.
Well, you played them a lot last year when they were even younger.
We played them as freshmen 2 years ago. We started playing them as a freshman, and we played them right on through.
Paying off now, isn't it?
Pays off.
Makes you feel good?
Makes me feel good. They're a good bunch of girls. They work really hard, and we're tickled for them.
Okay, how do you feel about winning this tournament and going into the regional? What do you think your chances are?
You've been in a lot of regional tournaments. I don't think we're the best team in the region. I'm always honest with my girls. We're not the best team in the region, but that'll be in the regional tournament. But we'll be competitive, get a few breaks, get a little luck. A lot of strange things happen.
Absolutely, and you go in as a winner next week in a Wednesday or Thursday night, depending on the seeding. And when is that draw for the girls and for the 15th regional tournament?
It's Sunday at 2 o'clock, boys and girls.
At Pikeville?
At the Expo Center.
Expo Center.
I guess that's what, yeah.
Okay. Are you going to have time now to scout some of the girls' team?
Well, we'll try to go tomorrow night or Friday night and watch some of the district games, some of the finals, and see who we see and what we can do.
Explain to our audience, Coach, about the seeding and the drawing and how the brackets are determined.
Well, they take the winners and they draw in 1, 3, 5, and 7. And then they'll take the runners-up, and the second-place team from our own district will be in the opposite bracket. So we can't be in the same bracket with Allen Central. And so we will play a runner-up from another district.
A runner-up, and so that is good seeding because that gives a chance for the two in the finals not to compete unless they go to the finals of the region.
Right, that's right.
Okay, now, how do you like the field that you're going to be facing? Do you have anybody in mind that, I guess this might be the earliest district. What I'm trying to say, who do you expect to be in that regional?
Well, I think McGoffin County is going to be there. Johnson Central Paintsville played a big game tonight. One of those will be there. Belfry, they're one of the better teams in the region. They'll be there. I would say East Ridge, Pike Central. From there, I couldn't predict it. But I say there's some of the better teams.
Do you think it's going to be more or less wide open next week?
I think it's wide open. I think McGoffin County is the best team in the region. I think Belfry's a close second. After that, I think it's pretty open.
You know, the other night against South Floyd, I thought your team executed really well, tremendously well on offense and defense on their assignments. How do you feel about tonight's execution?
I wasn't real happy. Anytime you're playing any type of trap defenses, you got to stay on the floor. You can't go and jump and reach and stuff like that. And we got in a lot of foul trouble because we were jumping and reaching a lot. You got to move your feet, move your body, and keep a good solid position. We didn't do that real well. I thought offensively was okay, but I wasn't real satisfied with our defense at all, man.
I understand. I thought you might say that.
We were very reckless.
And on offense, I noticed you had your girls there in the last 3 or 4 minutes passing the ball more against that 1-2-1-1 than they had earlier in the game. You had them passing the ball, beating the traps, and throwing it down court.
Well, these girls got a 16-point lead with about 4 minutes to go, and they wanted all the time to run off the clock in one possession. And they just don't happen that way. And so they got real reckless. And but we did try to move the ball a little bit the last couple minutes, but, they wanted that 4 or 5 minutes to hurry up and go away. But, in basketball, you have to play every possession. You got a lead in the last 4 or 5 minutes, the clock ticks real slow.
What do you think about Allen Central's team?
They've greatly improved. They play hard. I commend their coaching staff and their kids. They're just a typical Wright Beaver team. They're going to play you hard from start to finish.
Well, you ought to know that. You played in Wright Beaver Wayland years ago. You coached a little bit in Wright Beaver.
There's a lot of basketball pride up that way.
Absolutely, and they play hard.
They play hard.
Okay, Coach Jackie Pack, we're going to be following you next week in the regional. Good luck to you. We're going to be behind you.
We appreciate it.
Looking forward to it.
You proud to be the board member?
Ladies and gentlemen, give both teams a round of applause.
I'm sure you are. That's enough. Well, I'll be out there with you on the Judy Eversole Award and on the Birchall Duff. I brought Judy to this school system years ago when I was superintendent. She was an outstanding, fantastic coach. She died several years ago. She's deceased. But now we're going to take the mic over here to the PA. I believe that's Rick Hughes, isn't it, on the PA? I'll see you out there on the floor, Mick.
It was a great tournament. It was a really exciting game. That Allen Central team, buddy, they just kept trying to come back and trying to come back.
They don't quit, do they?
They don't ever give up. They're tough.
You better get out, Mick.
Board member, Mr. Mickey McGuire. He'll be assisted by Principal Ted George and Assistant Principal Jerry Butcher. The first award on the night will be for the 58th District Dance Team Runner-Up. Dance Runner-Up goes to Allen Central. Ladies, if we could ask you to line up on the free throw line, the Floyd County Times would like to take your picture. And the 58th District Tournament dance winner, Prestonsburg. Ladies, please line up for your picture, please. Next award to be handed out will be for the 58th District Tournament Cheerleading Runner-Up. 58th District Tournament Runner-Up in cheerleading goes to Betsy Lane. Your 58th District Tournament Cheerleading Champions goes to Prestonsburg. Ladies, please line up on the free throw line for your picture. Next up will be team awards. The 58th District Tournament runner-up trophy goes to the Allen Central Lady Rebels. The winning members of the running-up winners of the Allen Central team, number 25, Liz Dingus. Number 22, Amanda Thacker. Number 1, Mara Billiter. Number 14, Sarah Johnson. Number 15, Elena Klein. Number 3, Amanda Mills. Number 23, Kim Billiter. Number 12, Jamie Mullins. Number 4, Megan Jones. Number 32, Cassandra Stewart. And number 30, Amber Shepard. The coaches for Allen Central, Jimmy Hopkins, Doug Hopkins, and head coach Jennifer Hopkins. And now for your tournament champions here in the 58th District, the Prestonsburg Lady Blackjacks. The players on the Prestonsburg team, number 33, Lindsay Fields. Number 4, Megan Sloan. Number 11, Julianne Fry. Number 12, Amber Whitaker. Number 15, Darcy Hicks. Number 3, Brittany Collins. Number 23, Elizabeth Chapin. Number 24, Pam Sloan. Number 22, Ricky Hughes. Number 21, Nicole Oosley. Number 25, Whitney Bradley. Number 14, Brittany Oosley. Number 10, Alicia Mayfield. Number 35, Allison Adams. Number 42, Katie Petrie. Also on the team, Nikki Bradley, Alexis Durosset, and Lakin Lowe. Assistant coach Steve Shelton and head coach Jack Pack. The next award we will be giving tonight will be the Judy Eversole Memorial Award. It will be handed out by Assistant Superintendent Pete Grigsby. Mr. Grigsby was instrumental in hiring Miss Eversole out of the state of Tennessee. Tonight we are honoring a senior girl with the Judy Eversole Memorial Award. Coach Eversole was a former coach at Wheelwright and Allen Central High School. She was instrumental in helping girls basketball arrive at the level it is at today. Tonight's recipient is ranked 5th in her graduating class with a GPA of 4.03. She is a member of TAG Leadership, Beta Club, National Honor Society, and a member of National Honor Roll. Tonight's recipient of the Judy Eversole Memorial Award is Allen Central's Mara Billiter. Representing South Floyd on the 58th District All-Tournament team, Danielle Tackett. Also from South Floyd, Heather Dean. From Betsy Lane, Candace Mead. From Betsy Lane, Megan Hamilton. And from your 58th District, runner-up, Allen Central, Mara Billiter. Elena Klein. And Amanda Thacker. And from your 58th District Tournament champs, the Prestonsburg Lady Black Cats, Lindsay Fields, Julianne Fry, Megan Sloan, Amber Whitaker, Darcy Hicks. That is your 12-member all-tournament team.
Okay, y'all up. You gonna talk, Jamie? Okay.
The next award will be handed out. I will turn it back over to WMDJ Jamie Johnson for the WMDJ Martin and Prestonsburg Dairy Queen Ultimate Player of the Year.
Thank you, Rick. Each year, WMDJ Radio, along with Martin and Prestonsburg Dairy Queen, are proud to honor one outstanding senior on the court for her character, her sportsmanship, and her teamwork for her players and for the fans' enjoyment. And this year's recipient of the Ultimate Player of the Year Award from WMDJ Radio and the Martin and Prestonsburg Dairy Queen, along with a $500 college scholarship, goes to senior Alana Klein of Allen Central. Congratulations.
The next awards to be handed out is going to be for the Floyd County Conference champions, and that goes to the Prestonsburg Lady Black Cats. The next awards will be for the All-Conference, also the All-Conference Coach of the Year and Player of the Year. Representing the All-Conference team from Allen Central, Mara Billeter. From Allen Central, Elena Klein. From South Floyd, Kayla Hall. From South Floyd, Heather Dean. From Betsy Lane, Megan Hamilton. From Betsy Lane, Candace Mead. From Betsy Lane, Whitney Tackett.
Whitney suffered a major accident, knee injury there last night in the ball game.
Your all-conference team members from Prestonsburg, Megan Sloan. Amber Whitaker. Darcy Hicks. Lindsay Fields. And Julianne Fry. Your Floyd County Conference 58th District Coach of the Year from Prestonsburg, Jack Pratt. Coach, please join the all-tournament team, all-conference team. Thank you. And the moment we've waited for, the final award of the night, that will go to the Conference Player of the Year. From Prestonsburg, number 15, Darcy Hicks.
Darcy Hicks, Player of the Year in Floyd County, and all that. We had all the all-conference team, all-district team, and girls action here in Floyd County. With that, we'll go ahead and we'll wrap things up here. We'll be back tomorrow night for the boys' championship game. Once again, congratulations to the Prestonsburg Lady Black Panthers. They pull out the win tonight, 67-63. And this is Kevin Tackett along with
thanks to all you fans for coming out for fans, the dance teams, the cheerleaders, the ball players.
Join us at the Sports Network.